let's discuss guashas, or any tool out there which is super popular right now, and you're asking yourself, why are they so weirdly shaped and how actually to use them properly. So today I would love to go with you through everything you need to know on how to use them properly, which side to use on which part of the face, so you are equipped to use these tools properly. And I have a little surprise for you in the end, because there is a surprising tool you all have at home, you can use at home, and technically you don't need to buy this, even though this is of course fun and amazing and it feels amazing to have it in your cabinet in the bathroom, but stay tuned. This is the Gua Sha, you probably know the most. This is the most generic shape. It's basically has a longer and more flat and straight side, and then it has like these little waves and goes into this smaller side right here. First and foremost, for any tool which I'm showing you up and coming, you need to put it flat on your face. You need to prep your skin with a facial oil and also wash your tool, your hands and face before using it. A gua sha is usually used to move out all the lymph fluid out of your face and generally make you relaxed and depuffed. You can also use this on your body as a so-called scraping device. In case you have some tension, let's demonstrate it on the hand. Imagine this is your back, for example, and it's a little bit tense. You can basically, and this is the only time you can use the tool a little bit, not necessarily flat, but a little bit like a scraping device, and go in and use an oil still and scrape that area a little bit to enhance blood circulation. You can also even get a little bit of bruising. This is normal. So this is used when you, for example, have an infection or like a cold or a flu. But I would recommend you to actually go to a professional to make it done. It not only feels better when someone is doing it on you and you can completely relax, but also the person hopefully knows what they're doing instead of just randomly scraping certain areas. While I already explained that you need to put your tool flat on your face regardless, let's determine what sides are actually used for what. So usually the bigger side is used for bigger areas. So you can use it downwards your neck, you can use it in bigger parts like your jawline or like your cheeks and your forehead, and then this little parts right here you can use to go into certain areas, such as this really cool point right here, which is an acupuncture point to release tension and release tension from the nasolabial folds. You can go also in, hold your skin firm and use the small side under your eyes, above your eyes, and also make sure always to work outwards instead of inwards into your face, because we want to move out the fluid. So these parts right here are for the smaller areas, such as the lips, your nose and your eyes. And then you can use this part to technically also, if you feel like it fits your face more, under the cheeks, for example, and right here to cover more area under the eyes. And this part right here also oftentimes is used to go in and really fixate your jaw contour or your jaw line right here and then move along here. But I would not necessarily recommend this. I would use the flat area right there and never ever use your tool like this onto your face. Let's determine some other tools which are out there. And this is basically the same. This is a little bit more thicker and more sturdy. So I love to use this actually on the body for my legs. And this is the side I'm using usually. You can go in again, like for the bigger areas right here, you can fixate between these two little knobs your contour, your jawline, and work right here. Or you can go into between your eyes and hold as a little tension release. Just hold for a couple of seconds and release. Because what happens is when you hold and release, you prohibit blood flow to go into certain points in your face. You fixate them and then suddenly blood is rushing through and can, so to speak, relax that area. So this is an amazing way to work on that. And of course this comb can be used to use on your head, and you can also not only comb your hair with that, which is not intended, but give yourself a little massage on your scalp and also in the back, because these little ridges are there to maybe also punctually give you like this little acupuncture massage, so to speak. And this is amazing for your head, for example. And now I have like this little baby right here, which is not that little, and it's even bigger than everything I've showed you before. And again, the shape in the end really doesn't matter. You need to just see what fits your face best. And this big area right here usually actually covers my entire face, and you can basically work certain areas better or like cover more ground. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's better. It depends on your well-being, whatever you want to do. Again, make sure to hold this tool flat on your face. This hole right here doesn't even really have a meaning. It's just like to hold the tool better. I love to use this little rigidy part right there to work on my jawline. And again, like punctually, the only time I'm using the tool not flat on my face is to punctually go into certain areas and wiggle that area to release the tension. And these areas right here can be used for your jawline, or, which is also really amazing, on your neck. So you can go up and down your neck, make sure to use an oil and release the tension right there. And then lastly, we have this little thing right here. You can also use a pen or something, which is basically like rolling around your face. It has exactly the same outcome as if you were using a guasha. It's basically moving everything out of your face. In fact, you can use this pen to punctually go into certain areas and just hold and release the tension. So now that we covered basically all the sides and angles of the Gua Sha tools, this is my secret tool you probably all have at home and can use actually instead of a Gua Sha. Because the purpose of a Gua Sha is to move the fluid out and to release the tension. And this is these little things. These little things are not different to any Gua Sha tool out there. Just make sure they are clean. Just make sure your hands and face is clean while using them, and you can use literally a spoon to do exactly the same what you want to achieve with a Gua Sha. In fact, you can put them in the freezer, or you can put them under warm water and warm up your muscles. And you can go in right there, and you don't have to worry even like to have the sharper angles touching your skin, because you can really like use the softer part or like the round part of the spoon right there and go in to your face and move out that fluid. And for the smaller parts of the face, you can also use a teaspoon and go right here. Don't forget, of course, the other side. But trust me, this is actually my secret weapon. You do not need to buy anything. And it feels almost more amazing than a Gua Sha over your face. So when not knowing or when in doubt and not wanting to spend a lot of money, which we at this time probably not have, use your spoons. This is the best way. And I will link the video below. I have an entire routine for that to depuff and rejuvenate your face with an entire spoon massage. And with that being said, I hope you like this little intro into the world of the Gua Shas and the beauty tools. And if this was helpful to you, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you're generally also interested in becoming the best version of yourself in the most sustainable way, then make sure to check out the All You Can Face program, where you on a daily basis can learn new things about your face. But first and foremost, do facial exercises and massages in the right balance to improve your face, such as these beautiful ladies did. And with that being said, I can't wait to see you in the next video. Till then, mwah.